Hello everyone, this is The Illusion. Welcome back to Star Trek Online. In the previous video we did a bit of an intro video to this one to show you what was going to happen and what I was going to do. So let's get on with this and get to level 10. Bit of a drink there. So yeah, this is Star Trek Online. It's pretty good. I'm going to skip the tutorial. I just did the tutorial about a week ago, so it's kind of long and
good to see you.
You know,
Arrangements are being made.
Boring. Alright, so let's see what it gives us. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, this is pretty much what you start out with. Absolutely nothing. Can't do the reputation. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly do some UI stuff here. Just get all this out. So I'm just going to quickly do the things that a lot of people don't do until they're like level 30. Just get some of this good stuff. Alright, so that's good. Alright, so this is something you probably have never seen, and that is the configuration screen. Hide that. Hidden stuff I usually just throw like somewheres. Alright. Excuse me. I always make my mini map bigger, just because it makes things a little bit easier to read. I'm doing this a little bit differently than on my main character, so if I do ever show you my main character, please keep in mind this is a little bit different. That should work. Yes. Highly recommend immediately making that bigger, so you can get used to it. Other than that, perfect. Huh. Right. Forgot about that. So you don't get any rebuffs while you're still in this part of the game, so just keep that in mind if you're wondering.
Keeping your crew and ship in top condition can be a lot to handle. Getting to know your way around here.
Immediately clip all this stuff.
I've outlined you should talk to while visiting Earth.
There we go. There's my 700.
Speak with the tailor to
So this is all the stuff you get as being a
vendor to claim a shuttlecraft.
Yeah. A lifetimer, you get a bunch of stuff thrown in your inventory. This stuff you get anyways. Yep. Highly recommend just getting rid of these. Just because they're literally useless. Perfect. I'm going to close down the chat. I'm going to mess around with chat and get it to be what I want it to be later. And then Andorian.
Your minimap shows you.
Yeah, screw off. If you want to see those things, you can do that yourself, but honestly, I'm not going to read those at all. Alright, he's over here. They're not that useful at all. As a player who has been in here a long time, or even a player that plays MMOs for that matter, knows that there's going to be stuff in the mini-map and all these buttons do something.
I know that being a starship captain is stay safe.
Otherwise, they won't be buttons. Yeah, I'll put those in a second.
Ever hear of Edron 4? Jim, stay safe.
Jim, which is Kirk. Oh, that actually has a really good modifier. First 2 batteries. Highly recommend you equip them. They're not very good in the late game, but they're pretty good in the starter game. Alright, so beam up to your ship. Which, if you've done the tutorial, you would have known that you pretty much started out as a typical ensign, or ensign, however you want to pronounce it, in the Star Trek universe, in the TOS era, the original series era. You would have not actually started out as like a captain of a Starfleet vessel, such as it is. Do I have? I do. Done. Let's just quickly go to ESD. So I'm going to try to avoid using free ships. I'll take them to complete missions, but I'll probably immediately discharge them. Just because the free ships are good, but not nearly as good as a... no. I need to go to you. They're not as good as seashore ships. Okay, so I just need to take a couple of things off you. No. Just you. And then ready this ship. Or really didn't matter. There we go. Alright, so this ship is going to be a lot better than having a utility cruiser. Highly recommend you buy this. It's like, how much is this ship? I think it's 500%. But you can get it in... how did I get it? I honestly can't remember. Yeah, don't know. I got it somehow. So I'm just gonna quickly go ahead and claim you, which is gonna give me this, which is good. So I'm also gonna go ahead and take this. Oh, this is how you get it. You get it by having the temporal agent stuff. Which also gives you a bridge officer, which is nice. Tier 6 you can't use until the end of until you're level 60, unfortunately. But yeah, that's how you get the Constitution class starship. Just buy the temporal stuff. I highly recommend it. It's quite a lot better than buying the ships one by one. So yeah, just buy it. Okay. So I'm not gonna sell that because I can't remember if the next guy gets a good weapon or not. But I will be selling everything else. Perfect. So a bunch of good old-fashioned mincemeat stuff. Can't change that. Can't change that. And I can't make this bigger? You're kidding me, right? You used to be able to. So why not? Ooh, that changes that. That's cool. Make it more true to the thing. Argon? No. Can we name it here? Yes. Cancel. Actually, yeah. So the Argon, which is gonna be the annoyance. A. Nope. So I actually have to do -A. -A. Annoyance A, which is pretty much the retrofit. Alright. There we go. No consoles yet, unfortunately. How do you get the rest of these things? Can I talk to you? So this is stuff you can get, like, here, if you wanted to. Also buy stuff. Of course, you have no EC right now, so you can't actually buy anything right now, but, you know. Okay. And, of course, at level 5, you get 1. Because that's actually where you start out at. So I would highly recommend getting your science first, because this is super important. You pretty much need 2 for that. So you pretty much need to fill this out, and then you'll get your thing. Right. You also get a ground point. Now, ground does not have as much, so that's the reason why you don't get as much. As well as every single one of these get this. I would really rather they get rid of the you must have a grenade here, because grenades are useless. Can I do that right now? Yes, I can. If you right click, if you have the settings set up, which is in here, toggle auto attack, you can just right click your weapons and just hit 1 once, and boom, you're able to auto fire your weapons, which means you never have to worry about it. It's really one of the most annoying parts of the game, and that is the ground combat is not very good. It's mostly because ground combat in a game that's space-based is never that good, so there's no surprise there whatsoever. You can also do this with your space weapons. Tarsi. I don't have anything, so I can't change you from torpedo. I don't have any torpedoes either. Oh, and if you want to get rid of these...
Hunter, welcome aboard. I'm Security Chief Tarsi. Settling in okay?
That's new.
It's
Oh,
going
no,
to
that's
take
not
a
new.
little getting used to.
That is
I can
Daniels.
imagine. You'll be working with me in security, so if you need anything, just ask.
Thanks, Chief. I appreciate it.
Hey, don't mention it. Us red shirts stick together, right?
Right.
By the way, red shirts
Count on me,
are engineering. Are they? No, red shirts back then were security. Just quickly turning all this crap off. There. So this is the sector map in the TOS era. Just double click and I'll go there. Now, I would highly recommend every single player do a TOS character if you're doing Federation. The reason will become very clear in about 20-30 minutes. Mostly because of the fact that you're level 10 when you start your first mission, which is big because you start out at level 1 when you're just starting a normal character. As well as you've already got a ship that's built, you've already got a couple of officers, you've already got ground crew, you don't have to rely on security to do anything. So it's pretty good. So now that we're in space, I don't use that, so you can go away. This is how big mine is all the time. There. So I'm just gonna quickly get the things. One of the things that really disappoints me about the game, or kind of pisses me off, is that this is an ability that no one knows about until they click this button for the first time. Sorry, it makes no sense to me. Why? Like, it just makes no sense whatsoever. Damn. This is taking a while, so I'm gonna quickly Alt Tab for here a second. Game may become a little laggy. I'm just quickly grabbing a keybind file, Z location and whatnot. Ooh, I actually don't know what it's called. Oh, it's probably called spacebar. Or one of these. Just open you, hun. It is taking a little while to get there, so I may as well do this in the background. Another thing I'd highly recommend you do is have keybinds, because they're super useful. It just basically allows me to hit spacebar, and everything happens. Right now it's not that important because you only got one thing in the spacebar bar, which is torpedo, which is useless. I don't have any torpedoes, so you know.
Well,
Transporter room to bridge.
I'm really not going to read these. Some of them are interesting. These ones are just filler, really. And I get to beam down with Tarsi.
Ah, there you are.
This is technically a tutorial mission.
My tricorder's showing some interesting mineral formations beyond this ridge. This looks like a good
Which
place
you'll
to
see
start
why
our
in a minute.
scans.
That's, by the way, what you get for 700 as a passive. I ran it past it. I was talking. Shiny rocks.
Nice to see a report was spot on for once. The mineral deposits here are remarkably pure. This carbon deposit is unusually pure. Apparently,
Unusually
electrons
poor.
don't prepare half-rate planets. Whoever gets the mineral rights to this planet will be pleased. Very pleased indeed.
You can hover over your
Readings indicate
map
there
and
might
just
be dilithium on
scroll
this
in and out.
planet. I'll need to take more scans to be sure. The variety of minerals in the topsoil alone is astounding.
She's also got a grenade. Wow. Sulfur.
Either my What the? Mortar fire? We'd better head back to... Whoa! The mortars have closed off the pass. We can't reach the camp. Who would do this? Look! Over there! It's the Gorn!
You know, the Gorn have never received a proper redo. But I'm not touching anything right now. Yet I'm auto-firing. That's the reason why I do the auto-fire. You don't have to worry about the kind of crappy ground combat.
Over there! There might be a way out of this infernal canyon further down the valley.
One problem with auto fires, you can't automatically do the this. It's just stun beam setting. You never have to do stun. Like when it says set your weapons to stun, it'll automatically do it. Which is nice. Ow.
We need a way out.
Bit of a scan of the area.
Have you read? Behind us!
Oh, hello. You might wonder what this is. It's Struck Team Specialist, which is incredibly useful. Just increases your damage. As well as a couple other things as well. Which is really handy. It's free. As you can see, you got it right when you start it. I don't think it has anything to do with being a lifetimer, as far as I'm aware. I don't think there's any traits that are lifetimer based. I'm not 100% on that one, but I don't think so. So you guys might start hearing something in the background. It is just my heater. It's getting incredibly cold in here. You guys shouldn't be able to hear because I'm not using my old mic, but my old mic would pick that up like no tomorrow. This one is right next to my face, which you probably just heard me hit it. I'm still getting used to it. There we go. The other one is right to the right, or right between the two monitors. So since that's one of the spots that the heater blows on, it kind of picked it up kind of dimly. So one of the reasons why I switched over to the inbuilt one on my headset, which is actually a very good quality, surprisingly. Okay. Those going all nice and defeat it.
Right. Well, at least the Gorn are punctual. Keep them off us! Crush that coal up good, Hunter. Not like that. Finer.
I'm gonna come over here. I gotta stick up my ass.
Potassium nitrate can react explosively with these materials.
Most people walk with their stick up their ass animation.
Get blown to pieces today, if you don't mind.
If you know what I mean. German simulator stuff.
Done. We're just about done.
You don't have to pick it up? Okay. One of the weird things about this game is it really cuts down on you gotta pick something up and then you gotta place it down. It's more of a do this, ignore the fact that you actually don't have this item. Unlike other games.
Time to blow. We should move to a safe distance.
Then how do you explode it? Do you like use your telekinesis or your temporal crap there, Instant Hunter?
Fire in the hole.
We moved all the way back there, but now that you were here. You probably could have moved that just by hitting it with your phaser. I also have some of these. These are boosts. You can get them off the exchange, which I'll show you guys later. They're pretty cheap. Good 10 minutes of grinding will get you one of them. Depending on what quality you want, of course. This mission is pretty much over. You just gotta get through this area here, then you're done.
Looks like some Gorn came through here. We better hurry.
Interesting symbol on her. This makes it more accurate, I think. Oh no, does actually some good stuff.
Thank you.
There we go. That's all you really have to do with this one. I think I got mustard all over my face.
Good to hear. We're making repairs. We're picking up Gorn War.
So this ship is currently built for broadside, so broadside as much as you can. That hurt. Oh, he's gone. Oh, you gotta go over there as well. Fucking hell, you disappeared, mate.
Thanks for covering us. Slow, but
There you are.
thanks. Sending it now.
It's one of those orb things. Hopefully YouTube compression doesn't kill my bitrate, which is quite a bit lower. I normally am recording at 15 megabits a second. But right now it's at like 5 megabits per second.
Captain, Gorn ship not with the
I was going to use a ship that I used on my main character for a while. It's a really fun ship. It's an intel ship, so no.
picking up debris. I'll shave my.
Oh, he's back.
Same ship as before. Doesn't look like they're back at full strength though.
Well, what this does, by the way, is it improves your weapons power for 10 seconds. Yeah, so, you know, this guy's disabled, so.
We thought we could ice. Most convenient, Captain.
Captain, I've got an idea.
Reveal these Romidines.
You're quite the clever one.
Look at all them mines. Who go boom. That's gonna hurt. This is, by the way, who they're attacking, which is me. So they're kind of ignoring the mine layer of doom. Look at all those freaking mines, like seriously. And he dies now because 2 of his shields are down. You were right, there is Romulans here. Who would have thunk?
Well fought, Federation. The hegemony will
So there was another.
There, that's that mission. So that took, well, with my rambling and whatnot, about a half an hour now. So you can click on this and talk to this guy.
I've read Captain McKinnon's report. Stay safe.
Lieutenant.
Hello, Chevron.
Starfleet hasn't heard from Deep Space Station K-13 in a while.
Ooh,
It's
gives me
been
a
tactically sensitive.
field stabilizing warp core. Okay, so that's me. Yep. 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 Now these are ground stuff, so just keep all of this stuff. Small hypo. Oh, that bug. Okay, it's fine. You can have that. Oh, you already have something. Cool. Let's go to Deep Space Station. Deep Space Station. Deep Space Station K7. And see what that's all about. These, even though these missions are kind of meh, they will help you in the long run. Just trust me on that one. Which they made that one a bit more useful, rather than it being, you know, something that you can't even use at this point, like, tactical, which is here. Can't use that right now. So that kind of sucks. One of the good things, though, is that these ones are kind of better modeled most of the time, which is kind of weird. Oh, if you click on someone, you can see what level they are. They are my level. You're also on a Constitution class by the look of things, which is nice. One of the few bugs that I don't understand with this game. There's no progress bar at the bottom. You'll notice this as a failure to load, so I might get booted from the server here in a second. You just gotta log back in, continue from there. It happens from time to time. The reason why I'm recording right now is because it normally doesn't happen at this time, so I was hoping to avoid it, but it looks like there's something happening, but this is pretty much just flare. Oh, looks like I'm not gonna get booted. That's good. With this one, it's kind of hard to tell if this is happening because there's no numbers going on. Ew, I just realized that it looked like a Terran ship. You also may notice that everything kind of looks vignetted. Oh, hello, you. Yeah, that'll go away once you get out of here. I really like the sound of the shields, though. This is how the shields actually sounded in the TOS era. Which was rather interesting. Ooh, I've never done that before. What would be really nice is if, you know, with the current, what's it called? The Discovery series? It'd be nice if you started out with these, with the Discovery weapons. Instead of these, blue weapons. Which is kind of weird because, you know, oh, this mission. I hate this mission. It's probably one of the, more meh of the meh missions. See why in a minute. See, now you got 2 officers, but you still can't use security. You would be using support. Well, that's just lifetime or crap up there. Yeah. There's quite a few meh missions in here. What do I do? Where do I go? Right. You go through here. Yeah.
Stop where you are. Neural to Met. Scans show a slightly elevated level according as a
Hello.
Now there's a voice I wasn't expecting.
Hey, Scotty.
I take it you heard my distress call then. Well, in case you haven't noticed, the station...
I think they actually got him to voice
down on the
this.
engineering deck. The place is filthy with...
I have secured a
I am pretty sure they actually got him to actually voice that. Which is, you know... Some games just don't do anymore, which sucks. Yeah, like they have Jodie LaForge in this. They have so many characters just voicing things because they want to. I could use a stunning setting.
gain useful knowledge by scanning one of the infected.
Yeah. Bye bye. There's a proper Starfleet phaser. Who has that? Temet has this proper Starfleet phaser. Alright, who do I scan? Who do I scan? It's probably this guy out here, isn't it? Yep. Kind of random. Yeah, like, just get the actors to actually voice everything. Just something more they try to do. Hello. Want to know what these is? And you're a Star Trek fan? It's those. Star Trek fans, you probably know what this mission's all about and why I don't really like it. Oh, there's some guys behind us. You can't actually get affected by this, which is rather interesting. Ow. Wait for myself to heal. I'm just going to quickly change the auto target settings. That should make things a lot better. That's the actual settings I would use on my character.
The auxiliary.
Hello, Scotty.
Hi there. It's good to see a friendly face.
While I
Aye, this is one of the broken relays, right here.
Yeah, you gotta help Scotty get to the broken
That one
relays.
was easy. Just a few more to go. Alright, there are...
Yep, and there's 4 of them. Oh, hello. Just
Remember, the parasites like the dark. We devils that they are.
and there's more of them.
I'll have this fixed up straight away.
You can get right up to them. They don't do anything.
That takes care of that. No trouble at all.
The one right there.
This one just needs new fuses.
Fuses in the 24th century or 23rd century, actually.
There we are. Good as new.
Yeah, some of them can actually attack you. There's another one here somewhere. I believe it's down here. Yep.
Now this may be a bit tricky.
Good boy. I'll go sit by Scotty. Oh, hello.
Just a wee bit longer.
Crouching, by the way, increases your
There we
dodge.
are now.
So now you gotta go up here. Apparently there's one here, but apparently not.
It looks like
No, I did this mistake earlier. It's over here. Take it to the command deck. Just over here. And this is where you get the plot.
Look, who are those soldiers? They're definitely not Starfleet.
No, they're not cool. Which we fight later, and they're fucking hard. Until you realize how to defeat them, and then they are easy like every other enemy. Bye-bye. Let the cutscene run through, though.
The parasites, they're dying. All of them.
Salvage what you can and send a squad to kill the Federation vermin.
Yep, those are not cool. They're very easy to kill right now, but later on they're not. Okay, Hunter, where are you? You are animation locked right now with Temet.
We need to talk.
Excuse me. Should be another like 15-20 minutes and we'll get to level 10.
Actually,
No, I'll
my
get
name's
there.
Daniels. This may be a little difficult to absorb, but recent events may make it more plausible. I'm actually from the future. I can't tell you how far. Just that
By the way, I'm running on Ultra.
That's why I'm here now. The aliens we're fighting are called the Nakul, and they're waging a temporal Cold War with us.
And I'll just teleport in the crouching position.
To disrupt the future. Understand that I follow a temporal version of the Prime Directive. There's only so much I can reveal to you. Trust that we're doing the right thing here. Time's a factor. We need to stop the Nakul from obtaining the neural parasites. The Nakul ship that brought these invaders is now fighting the USS Ptolemy. Someone must have sent a distress call. Unfortunately, Ptolemy is no match for the Nakul. Neither is your ship, at least not alone. We should eliminate the parasites on the ships you fought earlier. Those crews will help you once their minds are their own again. It's risky, but it's our best shot here.
When I actually played this mission for the first time, it wasn't this blurry. So they made an update to the game that probably just made things a little blurry, but get higher FPS and whatnot.
This is Captain Seralt of the Ptolemy. We have engaged the enemy ship, but we are outmatched.
I will check my settings afterwards, just to make sure.
The parasites are gone.
This is Captain Doherty.
parasite. Something's wrong. We're not doing any damage.
The Ptolemy has been destroyed. They have some kind of temporal shielding.
Temporal shielding? Never heard of it. But maybe a modulated ion burst could disrupt it.
Good old classic. I have no clue. Fucking fire everything. It's more of a Chekhov thing than a Scotty thing, but you know. So now you gotta kill this thing with the station and these guys. Oh, and there's a tree at the end of this mission, so this mission isn't actually meh. Just the start of the mission is meh. The rest of it's kind of interesting. Pretty much once you've done the ground crap, the mission gets a lot better. There we go. Ooh, special effects.
Fine work, Captain. You said...
Maximum warp. Evacuate that thing.
Scott here. The portal's collapsing. We're in for a right bumpy ride.
And here's the surprise. Not yet. In a second.
Get us clear before that portal blows. There she goes. I don't think anyone's ever seen a station do that. Perhaps not. After all, it was a temporal vortex. They may... Well then, it's been quite a day, hasn't it? Neural parasites. Time-traveling raiders.
I apologize for springing...
So you're pretty much done with the TOS era at this point. Or we're pretty much done, I should say. It's probably one of the better missions anyways, so just because it really kicks off temporal crap.
K-13, an entire space station just disappeared into some type of spatial anomaly? And I thought some of Kirk's after-action reports were a little out there. Starfleet Command won't be pleased with the loss of K-13, or the people that were still on board, but they'll be happy to hear about the lives you did save. Good work out there. Keep it up. Stay safe.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Okay. And then I just need some shield capacity.
We have a problem at Babel.
This is, I believe, the last
several
mission.
Federation trade officials hostage.
Wish you could have got a Babel.
Captain, I need to speak with you in my... There's more to this mission than you realize, Captain. Something's not right. I'll explain shortly.
This is the bridge. Just want to quickly show it. You don't actually have to go anywhere for that. He will just pop you there. So we just go to the little Babel system, which is right next to the Soul system. You don't have quantum slipstream. You don't get that to level 50. You'll see that in probably 2 months. 2 months. I'll see it in like probably a couple of hours. But yeah, once we're done the Babel system, I'll end it there, and then we'll continue on afterwards. So yeah, this is pretty much the TOS beginning. You're pretty slow, about as slow as you would normally be anyways. Warp 5, so you got 3 more of these. Level 10, you get a new ship and whatnot. All the way up to TOS, Starfleet Fleet Admiral, which gives you another fleet Or do trace lot, which is nice. Yeah, but another thing is that when you start out as a TOS captain, you're faster than you are as a current era captain, so that's another part. I do apologize if you guys can hear me drinking. Talking is hard. So I'm gonna quickly switch these over to proper power levels. This is actually how you want them. Having weapons and shields on is just useless. So yeah, something like this. Have your shield and your this is completely gone. Unless you're in an escort or you're doing a very specialized build or something like that. You pretty much want this as your build demands, but this is pretty much an all-rounder. No energy credits. Oh right, before I do this mission, let me just click my graphic settings. Yeah, everything is still on max. This is still 200%, so don't know.
All right. I appreciate your patience. I'm what's known as a temporal agent. It's my job to preserve the timeline. You helped me stop one temporal incursion at K-13. There's been another at Babel, and I could use your help with it. Welcome to the Temporal Ready Room. I use it to monitor the timeline. The Nakul have sent agents to a critical point in time. We believe they disrupted the Babel conference in 2268 aboard the USS Enterprise. I want to send you back there to stop them. You'll be sent back to a point shortly before the conference begins. I'm sending one of our best temporal agents along. I believe you've met.
Chekhov!
Nice to see you again. It's been some time. For me, at least. For you, I see hardly any time has passed at all. It must be strange to see me looking, older.
Once you're on Enterprise, deal with the Nakul and make sure the conference proceeds as planned. You'll have a temporal transponder, which will allow me to communicate with you and bring you back. You'll also have these bioscanners. They're short range, but will detect Nakul agents nicely.
Do the job right, and no one will know we were there.
So yeah, Chekhov is in here. He's a captain. There's my guys. This is a temporal observatory. It looks like a map to me, but okay.
Thank you for coming, Captain.
And let's go to the Enterprise. Hello, Chekhov.
Let's begin by using Enterprise's sensors to look for signs of our time-traveling friends. The computer won't have any details on the Nakul, so you'll need to recalibrate the sensors. Oh, and one... Let's get to work. I will check with you again after you are done on the bridge. I haven't worn this uniform for some time. It's a little... snug.
You heard her. And here's one of these mini games. This is the easiest one.
Nice work.
Palmer. There's Ensign Chekhov and Hadley. I think they might have actually gotten Chekhov to voice this. I can't remember. You can pretty much do this without any real worry. An interesting bug. Oh, there you popped out. He's a Talrite, by the way, I believe.
Vulcan, I would speak to you.
It does seem unavoidable.
How do you vote on the Corridon mission?
Just routine scanning.
Is there something I can help you with? Oh, should I be concerned? Of course.
That lie always works.
Looks like they're on. Being here takes me back. It was quite a different time for Starfleet. Head back toward the reception. Head toward the observation deck.
It's right there, but you know. The mini-map kind of gives it away.
Turn toward the engineering circuits, away from the turbo lift. There
Ben.
he is. Wait, that's Ambassador Gav.
Surprise! It's me! He vaporized.
The captain's wound is...
Hello, Kirk. Face down so we don't actually know who you are.
Good.
1 second here. Yeah. Seems like I'm coughing more than I'm speaking. Which is not helping. Hello, Scotty.
Someone set a bomb in here. I cannot defuse it and keep the mains online at the same time. Wait, Chekhov, is that you? You look older than me, laddie. And you, the last time I saw you was on Dorzana Station. Something was dodgy then, and it's more than a wee bit dodgy now.
It's complicated, Scotty. We've been sent back in time to keep...
All right, lad. You can start by... Divert power to the number 4 shield.
Which... Where is the number 4 shield?
Good work. Now check on that bomb. Auxiliary power. 2 weapons. Good work. Now check on that bomb. Repair teams to deck 11. Good work. Now check on that bomb.
Pretty much done here.
The captain's ordering me to cut the power? I see what he's about. That got him.
We can't disarm this bomb, but we need to get to that Orion ship anyway. We can take it with us.
Why not just beam it into space?
We can't let that ship be captured. It has dangerous technology on it. Scotty, I need you to trust me. That ship needs to be destroyed. You can't tell anyone what happened here. It could damage the timeline irreparably. Besides, I'm captain now, so I technically outrank you.
All right, lad. I'll take you at your word. Once you're ready, I'll send you and that bomb over.
Suicide bomber! No.
Good luck to you. Energizing. Now, what's this?
He left my crew behind. And then I just beam up through the floor.
The Orions will lock down their ship. We need to override their security systems.
Hello, no cool. Once you get to ESD proper, you can buy all your consumables there that you'll need. Hello, console. Let me override you. And hello, second console. Sorry if I keep turning off my mic and having you guys have to listen to it click. The unfortunate thing is that I think I might be coming down with something. Again. Which is no fun. Take the items.
I'm going to try to attack.
And now here comes the fun part. Oh, and so far there hasn't been any ability to use your bank. On a normal character, by now you would have been able to use your bank. Actually, within the first 2 minutes, you would have been able to use a bank. If I come to think about it, I think you might be able to use a bank on the old EST. Not too sure though. I'll have to look next time. Hello, Daniels.
That was close. I'm glad I got you out of there in time. You're both valuable agents. Of course, no one will know what you've done today, with the exception of Commander Scott. That being said, indeed.
Hello, Shikov.
It was quite an adventure. I think you have the makings of a fine temporal agent, my friend. As good as it was to see Enterprise again, I have other duties to attend to. We're preparing for a very serious event, the Battle of Procyon 5. That conflict will determine... Ah, but you don't need to worry about that now. Enjoy your time on the frontier of yesteryear.
Is this the last mission or is it Procyon 5? I can't remember. It's one or the other.
A lot could have gone wrong today. We could have lost critical figures in history. Sarek of Vulcan, James Kirk, and the crew of the Enterprise. The list is long. However, the timeline was preserved, thanks to you and Captain Chekhov. The Babel Conference proceeds as...
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Yeah, so probably 1 or 2 more missions. Alright, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to finish this one in the next episode. Unfortunately, my voice is going, so I can't continue. But if you like this video, do please leave it a like. If you don't like it, just leave a dislike. And please do tell me why you didn't like it so that I can improve. Also, if you really liked it, do please subscribe so you can continue to see these episodes and other content. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you guys next time.